once again. Hey everybody, it's Holy Joe Rock and Roll back at you for the third time today. I've been up for like 24 hours. I did take a little nap around 6 o'clock for about 30 minutes, and I'm about ready to crash. But before I do, I wanted to go over the last 7 movies that I saw, all obtained on the torrents in my effort to help defund Hollywood. Because most of the stuff they're putting out is crap, and it's not worth buying. But for the good stuff, definitely you want to be a consumer of the good stuff. So here are the last 7 movies that I've seen. They're all from the torrents. The first one up, over there, Tom Cruise in American Made. Now, I know what you're thinking, it's Tom Cruise, but really interesting story, and I was thinking, I thought I saw that before, and it was in the Netflix series Narcos. So if you haven't seen Narcos, also on the torrents, and I mean, Netflix may be a entertainment company, technology company you want to support. I think the subscription is $10 a month, something like that. I tried it here in Poland before it was officially available, using a VPN, and the performance I just didn't have a good enough connection. I just got fiber to the curb here in Poland, and I'm getting speeds like 400 megabits per second. Anyway, sorry for that digression. But this movie here, American Made, it's about this airline pilot that goes to work for the CIA, running drugs, running guns, and running Contras into the United States, or back and forth. And Tom Cruise, of course, plays that character. And it actually is a very good movie, a very compelling movie. And it's based on a true story. Okay? And I think this is a movie that's worth seeing. And if you want to understand how Bill Clinton became president of the United States, and how the CIA, aka the deep state part of the CIA, definitely is sponsoring these people. They didn't sponsor Donald Trump, by the way. Watch this movie, you'll see the references to Bill Clinton in the movie, which are all out there. It's long been known, but it's in this movie. So definitely, I would have to say American Made 2017. I'd have to give it 2 thumbs up. This is definitely a movie worthwhile seeing and worthwhile being a consumer of if you have some spare change. Now the next movie is Jungle. Jungle is a story. Well, look. Let me just tell you. Take a look at the trailer. Take a look at the trailer. Okay, and I'm really angry because the trailer makes it look like some Nazi in Bolivia or somewhere in the jungles of South America takes this Jew and another guy out into the jungle to kill him. That's how the trailer makes it look like. And when you watch the movie, it is totally not like that, and that pisses me off. Not that I want the Nazi to kill the Jew. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they misled you. Okay? The trailer is totally misleading, and that's why this movie sucks, number 1. Number 2, yeah, that's why this movie sucks, because I wanted to see a movie where a Nazi takes a Jew into the jungle to try to kill him, and I wanted to understand why. I hope they would. I hope they would explain to you why. Why is he trying to kill this kid? Because he did nothing. He did nothing bad, and that's not what happened. That's not what this movie is about. It's basically a movie of survival, and it actually is from that standpoint, it's kind of interesting. But I was just let down, honestly speaking, because the way the trailer was set up was different than what I expected. That's all. That's all I'm saying. So, hope that makes sense. The next movie is Baywatch. And this is I guess whatever, a rejuvenation, a reboot of the franchise, another reboot of the franchise, and it was okay. I'd have to say it was okay. A little bit, you know, some really stupid jokes in there, and this whole, again, you got a Jewish character or a guy. Yeah, he definitely is a Jew, played in here, juxtaposed to The Rock. And the difference is very telling. I'll just leave it at that. But it was okay. It's just not even worth seeing, honestly. Honestly speaking, it's not worth seeing, in my opinion. I'm trying to get to my channel here. I'm always in such a hurry. I'm so tired, man, that I didn't do what I had to do here. Can I click on that? I'm tired, man. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got the chat up. That's what I wanted to do. In case anybody's out there. For those of you that are out there that want to chat. Let me disconnect this out. Pop out chat. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Cool. Close this up. Okay. Apologize for that slight delay. Okay, so I just got the chat up in case anybody wants to chat while we're talking. So, if we're going to say the last 7 movies, okay, definitely 2 thumbs up for American Made. For Jungle, I'd have to give it like 1 thumb up. For Baywatch, no thumbs. It's just, it's like lowbrow humor, and it just, honestly, just wasn't worth seeing. Singularity, by the same token, was also crap. Complete crap. Sci-fi. This is why my wife doesn't like science fiction. Now I can see why. Because when you have science fiction like Singularity, it is just so stupid. It really was just not even about the suspension of disbelief. It was just this story could have been so much better. Could have been so much better. But, you know, Singularity is when... Excuse me. Singularity is when the machines merge or become as smart as humans, and they kind of merge, right? Into a single point. That's Singularity. That's what's supposed to be known as a Singularity. But this movie is basically regurgitating the philosophy of the now deceased Helter Skelter. What's his name? This terrorist freak who died. Who just recently died. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Helter Skelter. Charles Manson. If you listen to some of the videos of Charles Manson, this movie is projecting the same message. That we have to kill off humanity to save the planet. It's just sick. It's a sick, actually a sick story. And the rest of it is just stupid. It just really, I'm sorry to say, it just really is stupid. And very kind of predictable. So, that's all. Special effects are pretty okay, whatever, but honestly, definitely, Baywatch is going to be deleted, Jungle is going to be deleted, Singularity is going to be deleted from the library, 100% sure. I may have already deleted them because here I have a screenshot of them. So I think I took a screenshot of my Plex so that I could delete these whenever I wanted to. Now the next movie, Kidnap, 2017, is actually a very good movie. Definitely 2 thumbs up. Excuse me. It is, what you might think. It basically, a woman, this woman here, her son is kidnapped, and she goes about getting her son back, okay? It's actually very realistic in terms of, could this happen in the way that they described it? Definitely. And it was a good movie. Definitely a good movie. And it's actually a good date flick, or, you know, if you got kids and you want to watch this with your, you know, spouse, I think it's worthwhile. Kidnap is actually a pretty decent movie, available on torrents. Now, Inconceivable. with Nicolas Cage and a couple other hot not so young ladies, or one young lady, one not so young lady. Just really don't want to give it away, but yeah, I can't really go too much into it. I would definitely give this. I can't really go 2 thumbs up, but since we only have 0, 1, or 2, or down, yeah, I would have to give this like 1.5 thumbs. Good movie, pretty more or less believable, and you have to watch the movie to understand the trailer. The trailer leaves stuff out, and but when you watch the movie, it is not exactly predictable. But I basically wrote the script as soon as I saw the first 10 minutes. I just told my wife what it was. Boom, I figured it out. The ending was a twisted ending, so it's worthwhile watching this movie. And Nicolas Cage, pretty good actor, and these other people acted very well. It was a good movie, so I'll definitely give it 2 thumbs up. Now, Brave New World, this is from 1998, and it's based upon the book by the same name, Brave New World. I think it was written in the late 30s or maybe early 40s. And if you watch Alex Jones or InfoWars and you hear references being made to It's a Brave New World, that's what this is about. And while we're not there yet, a lot of what's in this movie, and by the way, the audio tapes, the audio book, and the PDF or ebook for Brave New World is available. It's online. You can purchase, of course, which I recommend, but it's also available on the torrents. And it goes into a lot more detail. So even if you listen to, let's say, the first hour of A Brave New World, or read the first 10, 20 pages, it's really talking about the factory. And I'll just give a little bit of away, but essentially, in the future, this is something, it's a futuristic, and I really wouldn't call it sci-fi, although it has some elements of it. It just takes place in the future, and it's about how the powers that be, the global elite, and then the global elite is played by Spock, Leroy Nimoy, Leonard Nimoy. Leonard Nimoy is the guru, like this high master of this society. And look, to cut to the chase, basically, in this new world order, I guess the way they described it, a lot of people were killed. There was like a nuclear war, a holocaust and almost everybody died. And to deal with that, they changed the rules and changed how people would live with using propaganda and whatnot, so that there wouldn't be any wars. And it's true there weren't any wars, but it required a whole reshuffling of society. And outside of these cities that are basically walled off and protected, there are some people who refuse to go with the program, and they're known as savages, okay? And in this movie, basically, they are flying a helicopter outside of the base, and they run into a savage, and actually, they run into savages, and one particular savage actually protects these people, and they take him back. They take him back to the new world. And that's what the movie is about, how he interacts with the people and what happens when these two cultures clash, okay? And it really is a good movie. It really is a good movie. I have not read the book. I listened to the first maybe hour of the audio book just because I intended to listen to the whole thing before I watched the movie. But it's a really good movie, and it is a non-utopia model of the future, okay? Definitely is not something that I think that anybody rationally would want. But we do have a lot of libtards that seem to be wanting to push us in that direction. So please beware, because this is sort of a predictor, just like 1984 by George Orwell, a predictor or a warning, however you want to take it, of the future. And we seem to be, well, until Trump came along, we seem to be heading down this path. Okay? That's for sure. So keep an eye on that. Definitely, these are all on the torrents, and they're all available. And as I said, so we have three shit movies, more or less, and 4 decent movies or good movies on this list. So again, recap: American Made, definitely you want to see that. Jungle, maybe. Baywatch, it's a waste of time. Singularity, a waste of time. Kidnap, yes. Inconceivable, definitely. And Brave New World, 100%. If you've not seen Brave New World, you've got to see it. It is from 1998, but it is still available on the torrents, and definitely something that you have to have seen at least once. So, with that having been said, I'm Holy Joe Rock and Roll. Hashtag It's Okay to Be White. Hashtag ISB. And I will see you next time. Until then, remember to always make it happen for the captain, because you're the captain. Hey, what happened? Play us out. Okay. People in the control room. All right, make it happen for the captain, people. You're the captain. I'm Holy Joe Rock and Roll.